And good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Another beautiful sunny morning here in Bangkok, Thailand. It is Saturday. More qualifying for the TITC. Welcome to the show here on RC Race Media. My name is Scotty Ernst. I'm here, my tag team partner Scott Guyot, and we are ready for another thrilling and exciting day of touring car racing here in Thailand.
Not only touring cars, Scotty, we've got front-wheel drives. We've got rally cars this morning. They're going to be on track in a little bit. That ladies' class, it's all happening today, right?
Absolutely. If you watched it all yesterday, Scott and I were happiest about the rally cars and stuff like that. Everybody just having fun. So there's all levels of fun and excitement here, from the die-hard modified touring to having fun with some rally cars.
We're going to start with 3 rounds of qualifying for those, well, I guess we'll call them the support classes this morning, and then 2 more rounds of qualifying for those main, the open brushless and modified touring this afternoon. It is an absolutely full day. 3 this morning, 2 this afternoon. We'll be live all day. Want to just quickly recap on a couple of things that have changed overnight. The qualifying heats for this afternoon's round 4 and 5 have been resorted. Scotty,
Yes.
We've discovered that this morning?
It is. We discovered that, and that's not a norm. And this year, there's a few things that are not a norm. Doing the 5 rounds of qualifying, and now, as Scott just said, they're doing a reseed. So they, out of the 3 rounds of qualifying they did yesterday, took the drivers' 2 best to regroup the heats. Normally in big international races, once the seeding is done, you're in whatever group you are, it doesn't change. But this year, here it's changing. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who changed in a group. We know the top guys are going to be there, but some other guys like Aki Sabui, who was in the B sort, he's absolutely now he's going to be in the A sort. Jin
Sawada.
Yeah, Jin Sawada. He was also, so that is going to change the top group quite a bit.
And on the flip side of that, there's some people that only have 1 result or maybe even no results yesterday. They're going to be buried down in the field. Naoto Matsukura finished only 1 run. It was a P3, but that's buried him deep in the field in this resort. Ronald Volker's another one. He's going to be in that B sort for this afternoon's qualifiers. So there's some big names. David Ronnefolk's another one. He's back down near 20th. Big names who've got no room for error this afternoon, who have to make both runs count. A stack of drivers who need to make 1 run count, but plenty that need to make both runs count.
Absolutely, and we talked yesterday in the show. Yesterday they qualified in the morning, now in the afternoon. And if you followed TITC at all or racing here at RC Attic, it's all about this afternoon's qualifier. It is the fastest track, it is the happy hour, whatever term you want to call it, it's got to happen this afternoon and early this evening.
It sure does. Scotty, we've got cars on track behind us, front-wheel drive qualifying underway. Maybe I should let you go and get yourself set. I'll share a couple more thoughts with the team, and then we'll cross to you shortly.
I look forward to it. We'll see everybody. I'll be upstairs. See you online. Take it away, Scott.
Folks, thought I'd just run through a couple of things. As Scotty said then, we've got 2 rounds of qualifying this afternoon. The format for this weekend, with only 2 to count, means everything is open and on the line. So yesterday we saw Mikkel Orlovsky, Lucas Ellerbrook sweep through 3 rounds of qualifying in the modified and open brushless classes. At any normal race meeting, that would be enough to lock them into pole position. Here, that is not the case. Both of those drivers still are under some threat. Anyone that can come out this afternoon, win both rounds of qualifying, and potentially go faster than Ellerbrook or Orlovsky managed yesterday, can take over the pole position. So that's really the key thing to look for this afternoon. We do know that both Orlovsky and Ellerbrook will start at worst in 2nd position. So they've done enough with those 2 wins to ensure that they can't be beaten out of the top 2. But the fight for pole position is absolutely still on. Thought I'd just run you through the top 10 in modified, just to let you kind of know where we're at the moment. As Scotty said, the resort overnight, counting best 2 from yesterday, so it is Orlovsky, of course. He'll start out of P1 for those qualifiers this afternoon. Bruno Coelho's got a couple of 2nd places. He'll be right behind him. Akio Sabue, we talked about that, had a really good run through yesterday's qualifying rounds. Started out of the B sort. He had talked to us all day, the previous day, during that last practice and seeding rounds, about how good his car was over the full 5 minutes. Wasn't super excited with it over the first 3 laps, which is where that seeding pace came from. But over the full 5 minutes, his car was fantastic. And we saw that yesterday. His car's perhaps a little bit easier to drive than some of his competitors. Simon Lauder's another one who came out of that B sort with 3 really good runs yesterday. He'll start out of 4 this afternoon. Mark Reinhardt is in 5, a little bit unhappy with things. Mark, a couple of okay runs, but he'll be looking for a little bit more. And the other one who is really interesting, I think, in the top 10 is South Korea's Ji Hyun Yu. We've been talking about him all week, how he kind of emerged out of nowhere over in Korea at the Asian On-Road Championships last year, and has carried on with that form that we saw there in Korea. He'll start out of 6. just about done enough to make sure he'll be in the final, although you couldn't call him a lock with a 4 and a 9, so 13 points. We think the cutoff's going to be right around that, around 12, 13, maybe 14 points. Jin Sawada's in the top 10, Tim Wall, another one who's doing a really good job, Lucas Urbain, and Alexander Hagberg just started to find some pace yesterday afternoon to kind of push his way. He'll start out at P10, kind of right at the back of that A group. The question always is whether you'd rather be at the back of the A group or the front of the B. Gota, the Tamiya, is next, and then Hayato Ishioka, he'll start right at the front of that B group. So lots of things to look forward to this afternoon. This morning we are on track for 3 rounds of qualifying. We've got our front wheel drives first. Then we've got our Porsche Super Cup, that is a Thailand specific class running a TAO2, I think it is, Tamiya, chassis with Porsche body shells. Then we've got our non-boost touring car class, our rally cars, and our ladies class. So much to look forward to this morning. We're going to take a very short break and come back on the other side of this with qualifying round number 1 here from RC Addict in Bangkok, Thailand for the TITC 2026. Come back on the other side of this.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand, TITC 2026, brought to you by Rad Bodies, along with Hobby Wing, Sweep, Team Savox, Ride, and Speedy RC. We have a fun-filled day planned for you guys today, a whole lot of racing. We got 3 rounds of qualifying in all the support classes to the big show. We got front-wheel drive. We got the Porsche Cup. We got the ladies class. We got rally. We got non-boost with the cool, authentic-looking bodies. We got all those classes. We're going to get 3 rounds starting this morning. Then this afternoon, we go into our 13.5 open brushless and modified divisions. So as you are signing in, wherever you are in the world, give me a shout-out online. Let me know where you're watching from. We'll say hey. Keep track of all the countries around the world that are watching us. We got our RC Race Media team here, made the trip up from down under Australia. They're here to bring you the most legendary, amazing touring car race on the globe. No exaggeration. It is the best. If you were ever going to go to a touring car race, you want to go somewhere exotic, this is the place to go. It's really cool. I mean, not cool. It's hot. It's Thailand, but the event is cool. Organizers do a great job. Food is awesome. The people are awesome. It's just awesome on all levels. Liam's checking in from the UK. How are you? Stuart McMahon, welcome. Mike Stewart, how are you? Okay. Big shout out, Stuart. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for taking care of us all at the Worlds, buddy. That was spot on. You the man. All right, to our world that's watching online, we are unfortunate at the we don't have scoring right now, and we apologize for that. It's way beyond our control. It's way beyond the equipment here, so we're trying to. I don't know. It's in the matrix is the problem. So they're trying. We've sent messages to all the people possible. So we're trying, but we get it. But hey, we talk about what's going on. You can watch. Got Matt on the camera this morning. Got Tony on the switchboard. Lexi on the mobile cam. Scott Guy doing his magic as he always does. Getting interviews, knowing everything about everyone. Give some more shout-outs. Who else checking in? RC Victor Lane checking in from Charlotte. How are you? David Miller, thank you. Ride Bike checking in from Singapore. How are you? Mark Burgess, what's up, buddy? Wish we get the scoring going, but we sent the message to my RCM numerous times since yesterday. It froze up starting in about the practice. These guys, front-wheel drives and everything, but yeah, we're hoping. So this is a really cool class. I'm a big fan. This all got Porsche bodies here, TT02s, lots of cool liveries on these. It's really awesome. Talk about people just in the fun of the hobby. You're running a Tamiya car, for sure you're in it for the fun. Got a TT02, plastic is fantastic. Oh, we got one in the grass out in the bush. Kazuki Endo checking in. Good morning. How are you? Tom Looney, yes, I spoke to Tom this morning. Ollie would be proud, Mark. He's rocking the EWS shirt. So I had a little chat with him this morning. He was getting his coffee. Anthony Wason, how are you? Greetings to you. All right, these guys off and running. This the Porsche Cup, as I'm calling it. TT02 Tamiya cars. Plus all Porsche bodies. And I'm a fan of this stuff. I don't know if you folks are online, but I love kind of spec concepts like this when everybody's got to run the same body shop, especially when it's cool Tamiya stuff like this. You put your own livery on it. It's awesome, I think. It's really, really cool. Adds a coolness. Is that like a double positive or something like that? I don't know. Right, you never be too cool, right? But the guys that run this class, truly loving it. We got a couple youngsters in this one. Bunch of old guys like me having fun for sure. I'm a big Tamiya fan. Been Tamiya supporter my entire RC career. I didn't have a cool Grasshopper Blackfoot like everybody did when they were kids. I had that. My first Tamiya car was a Tamiya F102 Formula One car. And I had a TA02, TA03. Some of my greatest success in my racing career was with a Tamiya TA03. I won Tamiya U.S. Nationals long time ago, before some of you guys were born. I won Modified Touring, the National Championship, got to go to Japan and race in the Tamiya World Championships. I made the 1997 Roar U.S. Nationals with my Tamiya car. It was awesome. It was Joel Johnson, Barry Baker, David Junn, all these fast guys, and then there was Scotty Ernst. But hey, I was in the show. It was awesome. Good time, good memories with Tamiya. Again, we're sorry we don't have scoring and timing. We are waiting for that to be corrected by my RCM. The motor and speedo combo, I could ask Dimitri. Oh, got it. Double stuff there. See, Daniel's all about it. Exactly. This is awesome. If you can do RC like this where everything's realistic, not the heinous-looking touring car bodies and paper-thin bodies we run now in the regular classes. Yeah, I said it. I know. There'll be haters out there, but I said it. Bring back the LTCR and the Mazda Speed 6 Dodge Stratus. Yeah. I'm old school. That's all right. You're stuck with me for the next 2 days.
Alex says, yeah, he missed Dave John. I saw him a couple years ago. Him and his wife moved to Utah, I think, in the U.S., opened a motorcycle shop that sells, like, motorcycle accessories, things like that. So it's pretty, it was pretty cool to see him again. Master Hugh, how are you? Welcome. Hey, Dimitri. Just asked Dimitri here from his kids. He's here. He's from Moscow, and he's here racing. It's a Just Stock Speedo, and the Tamiya motor is what is the combo for that. So pretty cool. So Dimitri, I haven't seen him in like more than 10 years. I'm walking through the pits the other day. I'm like, holy cow. Dmitry Milishko, he's a longtime RC enthusiast. He organized a race in Moscow for a couple years. I was almost going there to announce. We had it all set, and something came up, and I couldn't do it. But, yeah, I was all excited to go to Moscow and announce a race. This was 10 years ago or so, but unfortunately it never came to be. John Wick, what's up, buddy? Hey, I'm going to take you up on that ribs and brisket offer, brother. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. Yeah, it's for sure going to happen. So maybe I got a couple weeks off in March. I'm on the road till March, so maybe, John. I'll give you a heads up. We'll, yeah. My friend John Wick, who's watching, it's the other John Wick. You know, not the one you see in, you know, on TV. You know, he's cool like that, but not that cool. He's offered me. He cooks on his grill and makes brisket and ribs, and he's offered them to me, so that's going to happen. I'm looking down over these cars here with these awesome liveries on these Porsche Cups. This is so awesome. 13 cars, 14 cars in the heat, 15 cars in the heat. Yeah, get some. Driver's stand is packed. Got Kyo Suzuki in this one. A long time to me, employee, engineer, designer, racer, you name it. So it's cool to see him here racing in the Tamiya Cup. He's down and back straight away. He's in that blue and silver. Pool opens in May. All right, there you go, John. Then we'll postpone it till May or June then. I'm down with that. Mark Burgess going to bed, 124. All right, be well, my friend. Mark Burgess, one of my longtime buddies from years and years. Front-wheel drive, passionate man. All right, sleep well, bud. Say hey to Fran. Rick Howe. How you doing, Rick? I don't think I'm going to be able to do the vintage race, unfortunately. I have a clash, a conflict with that, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to be part. Very disappointing. Unfortunately, that's the only date they could get, and we have ETS scheduled. I think we're in Luxembourg or Luxembourg. Try to say it with a fun wheel drive. Exactly, Mark. Fun wheel drive. That's what it is. That's what I call it. Been calling it now for a while. Fun wheel drive. My favorite. I love it. We had 144 front wheel drives at ETS 2 weeks ago. Folks, again, we apologize. We have no timing going on. We're waiting for that. In 3, 2, 1. All right, got the Porsche Cup on the track right now. Cool, realistic bodies. Beautiful Saturday morning here in Bangkok, Thailand, the 21st running of the TITC, which stands for Thailand International Touring Car. I had the pleasure of racing this race. I want to say it was 2004, 5, and 6, maybe 3, 4, 5. Helion, these are to me a TT02 chassis. They use the Hobby Wing Just Stock speed controller and the Tamiya motors that come with them. All running the Porsche body. You can put whatever livery you want on it, but it's pretty awesome. I think they're running ride tires. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Just an awesome looking cars out there. 15 on the track in the heat. You gotta love that. Dan Marr's in the house. Yeah, Jerry would be fitting for this class. You're right. It's a Ride slick tire is what they've been using. Ride, one of our fine sponsors of the broadcast. Big thanks to always on Nui, Ludo, and all the gang. Making it possible for us to be here, be at TITC, along with Hobby Wing, Sweep, Team Savox, Rad Bodies. Buckman, how are you? I am swell. Kilo Mike, unfortunately, we don't have timing. So if you're referring to that, we apologize. We've done all we can to try to get timing going, and it's not coming from race control. We think there's a problem with the servers or something in the matrix that's just not working right. Rick, say, how are you? Rick, they are the Ride slick tires is what everybody is running. Wade Jacobson checking in for Penrith. How are you? I love the old man comment, though. The smooth voice, thank you. The old man, even better. Appreciate it, Buckman. All right, this one coming to a close. Another heat of the Porsche Cup. Again, to me, a TT02 chassis, Porsche spec bodies. Love it. Some guys got headlight, taillights working. I love it. Very few one-color paint jobs. Most people got some sort of livery on it. Yeah, so awesome. This guy's got his rims kind of marked spec. Just awesome. When people get into it with the concept, I'm a big fan. Got some ladies running in this class. Pretty awesome. Okay, so now I think we're into our next division. I think this 17.5 no boost. And this class, still going with the kind of theme of body shells. There's 6 body shells that they can run. All Tamiya, the thick, heavy plastic is fantastic. Lexan bodies. But you can draw, there's a couple GTRs. There are Mercedes AMG. There's NSX. There's a couple other, I think, that escape me, but we'll figure it out. But it's really cool. I think there might be a Skyline that they have. GTR Skyline. Yeah, NSX, I remember that one. Nissan Z. 2 GTRs, NSX, Mercedes AMG. Supra. Just awesome. We got this class. This is a big class, 90 entries in this division. All right, 17.5, no boost.
These guys, whoa, man, almost crashed on the back straight. These cars are plenty fast for a 17.5. I mean, you think of the speed of this is like what modified was maybe 20 years ago. All right, we're off and rolling. That's our 17.5 non-boost. These guys did their seeding rounds yesterday. The practice run getting their fastest 3 consecutive laps. Switching microphones next. All right, we got our 17.5 non-boost class going on the track right now. Again, we're trying to get some lap times, but unfortunately, we're not getting anything uploaded to the intranet. We're following 17.5 non-boost around the track. We're at RC Attic in Bangkok, Thailand, one of the nicest racetracks in all the world of RC. Appreciate everybody joining us from around the world. All Heart RC, welcome. All Heart, I stopped in. My daughter and I were there for, I was there for a couple hours. Sorry I didn't see you. Scott Kilford, how are you? Checking in from South Australia. JT, cheering on the Aussies. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Yeah, Buckman, for sure we will. All right, we got Tanit out front. Tanit always running the pink car. I've known him for ages. When I used to come here, he let me stay at his house with his family, become good friends. His daughter is the top seed in front-wheel drive. She's become quite the wheel. 15 years old. Watched her grow through the RC. They do a lot of posts on social media. Pretty cool. RC and more, welcome. Good to have you following along.
Hey, what's up, Vaughn? How you doing, buddy? Hope things are well in Vegas. Welcome to Thailand virtually. TITC, the 21st running of said event. We have two people here that have been to all 21 events. Tanit, who you just watched in the pink car, and Tsutomu Arakawa from Japan. He's been to all 21 years of this event. Here's Saunders DeGraff walking off. Saunders, you see that taller gray-haired gentleman? That's Saunders. Saunders finished in P4. Saunders is just been in the industry forever. He has been the chief of the nitro side of IFMAR. He has organized, directed, does decades worth of nitro events. He's, great guy, really passionate about the hobby. He's moved to Thailand now, and all right, we're off and running here on next 17.5. Got some crashes going on early. Cool instant replay going on, sliding the rail in. Oh, big jump, fumbling, tumbling, stumbling down the straightaway. Got it. I got Javier leading the way, car number 5. Down the back straightaway he goes. checking in. Mick checking in from down under. How are you? Alvarado from Bermuda. Welcome. Let me know what country you're checking in from. We know Australia's in the house. Bermuda's in the house. US of A is in the house. Otherwise, let me know. We know UK. Yeah. $19 flat that time by for Dimitri, or follow him around the track. Dimitri in that black. Up to the P2. Round and teardrop he goes into the center kink. It's about a half a second right now behind our leader. We follow Dimitri across the stripe. Rama, your leader, is the bright yellow car right behind him. You might see him come in and out of frame. Start 17.5 non-boost division here at TITC. Leader across start finish line now, coming up on a bit of traffic. JBRC checking in from Japan. Welcome. Canada in the house. The country of California is in the house. Round number 1 of qualifying here for our 17.5 division. Coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand. 21st running at TITC, brought to you here on RC Race Media by Rad Bodies. Big thanks to Rad Body, being one of our great sponsors. Rad Body, they make bodies for 128 cars. Joe, the owner, very passionate about the hobby. Been doing it for a long time. He started making bodies in 2021. 128th is what his scale is. That's what he races a lot. Very passionate about everything, 1/10 scale, 1/10, 1/8. Javier going to take the win in this one. Is this one winding down? This one's in the books. 16.5.14 finishing pace there. It's a great overview shot. This beautiful, beautiful track. Right in the heart of Bangkok. I mean, Bangkok is a massive, massive metroplex. You can drive from one side of Bangkok to the other, and it's like an hour, and you can't tell what part you're on. So I think from downtown, we're probably 20 minutes, maybe 25, depending on traffic, of course, because traffic in Southeast Asia is horrific. Better on Saturdays than Sundays. Brian Lee checking in from the Buckeye State. How are you? Timoni checking in all the way from Bangkok. Welcome. Don Tolbert, how you doing, Don? Hope you're doing well. Rome Yang Cabrera, magandang umaga pare, checking in from the Philippines. I just said good morning in Filipino. The hardest working guys are our grid marshals for this. Every race, they're putting these cars to grid, and it makes for a very organized start. I mean, that's a lot of bending over for 4 days. In the heat, and they got pants on, no shorts. Yeah, good shot there. These guys, every single race, they got this. All right. Off and rolling here to our next race here. 17.5 non-boost. So we got 17.5 non-boost on the track right now. Following these guys here on the beautiful RC Attic track. Hello to everybody watching online league race. We did not go to Italian. It was too late of a night by the time we got done. We were trying to get that scoring problem solved on our, but we found out it's not on our end. So they had actually driver's party here last night. They had some pad thai. And it was first time I ever had that had that meal, and it was outstanding. It was really, really good. So we just ate here at the track last night. Depending if things go well today, maybe we'll go out for Italian. To the best Italian restaurant I've ever been to in anywhere in the world is here in Bangkok, Thailand. We got Gene Maycock out front. All right. Follow. Following Josh Hayden, one of the two American drivers here from the United States. Josh had they had a big group planning to come here, and then as the race got closer and closer, his mates bailed on him. And he had one guy, Christopher, I think his name, who's driving under the Filipino flag, but he is from Southern California. So, see, I'm talking about Josh, and I jinxed him. Sorry, Josh, when you watched it back, that's my fault. Announcer's curse. But I talked to him yesterday, so excited to be here. This is a legendary race, one that if you're in the touring car or you're just in the racing period, just come here and run some of the support classes, front-wheel drive or that TT01 car, here 17.5 non-boost. Just come and have fun and absorb the vibe. You're racing in Southeast Asia. You're at this legendary track. You got the best drivers in the world. You get to stand on the sideline and watch these guys go at it. It's just epic. So, yeah, put it on your list of to-dos. February every year. It should be a week or two later next year, but make plans to come to TITC. There is nothing negative to say about this because you can stay for some holiday, do some sightseeing. Yeah, the only thing missing is the timing, correct. Gene Mancock, your leader still. We following John. Oh, big crash on the back straight. That was John. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, got it. Watch it on the back straight. I'm announcing. I'm talking. Oh, Marshall goes down. Carr is down. He's in the weeds. He's all right. Look out. Look out. Whoa. Woo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good times in Bangkok for sure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, Marshall working hard back there. Good job. Oh, my. Tanit still is the top. Driver Tanit. Tanit did 18 laps. Oh my, Tanit's like loads of. Tanit must have had bad seating to be in that way down in that category or that down in that group. Damien, how you doing? Checking in from Australia. We got lots of Aussies. Aussie, oi, 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 oi. Speaking of Australia, there's a fine sponsor on our list called Speedy RC. I'm sure you've heard of them, especially if you're in Australia. But if not, Speedy RC is an online shop, and they have a special discount code just for viewers of the live stream here of TITC. If you go to Speedy RC, put in your order, put in TITC 26, get a special discount code. TITC 26, put the special discount code, you get hooked up like a tow truck. So big thanks to Speedy RC being one of our great sponsors. Leonard Carlson, you know Josh? No, I didn't put the lemon on the pad thai, but it was good without. Jesse Castro. Jesse, a big round of applause from Bangkok, getting the W in front-wheel drive at Snowbirds last week. Way to go, brother. Good job, man. Well done, partner. So Snowbirds, a big race in America, been going on for since like the 90s. I used to go there back in my early touring car days when I used to come to TITC. I think I won Snowbirds in 2001 or 2 when I won stock there. And I was leading the next year. I had like a half a lap lead with like a couple minutes to go. I came around a back marker and he hit me, broke me. Heartbreaking. I had a back-to-back. That's when I used to be fast like Jesse Castro. Hey, Peter Seckhold's online. What's up, Pete? Hey, your bro got sick here in Thailand. We gave him the day off yesterday to rest up. He's doing much better today. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pump Down Under says Speedy RC hooked them up last night. There you go. See, taking advantage of that discount code, TITC 26. There you go. Leonard Josh is from San Diego, the Lap Factory. Copy that. All right, we got Tucson, your leader, down the straightaway, leading the way here. Got an 18.4 last lap. Unfortunately, we again apologize. No timing on the screen right now. We're waiting to try to get that from the matrix somewhere in the intrawebs, coming from Switzerland somewhere. Lead change in here. Oh, boom, big crash coming to the start-finish line. Oh, we got a big shout out. I did not expect to see him in the chat room, but greetings to Dustin Malicote from Team GFRP 57 Designs. Welcome to Bangkok, Dustin. How you doing, buddy? Dustin is a manufacturer of one of the most popular dirt oval cars in the world. Dirt oval is a big racing format we have in America. And Dustin is the owner, proprietor, manufacturer, racer himself, all of the above. He does the dishes, cleans the bathrooms. He does everything. Good to have you follow along, Dustin. Welcome to Bangkok. Tucson is still your leader at 18.4 lap. We're at RC Addict right in the heart of Bangkok. About probably 30 minutes from downtown, depending on traffic. Following Panseri around the racetrack through the kink, he goes in the black and white. That might be kind of looks like maybe the AMG Mercedes body. hard to tell from my vantage point. But this is a real cool class, open chassis, but you got to use one of 6 body shells that they have selected. All Tamiya, a couple GTRs, a NSX, a Mercedes AMG, Skyline, a Toyota Supra. I think that's all of them, but it's really cool. You got some really cool classes here. Dustin, where are you going to run the buggy? Where are you going to run that? Charles Yates, how are you? Welcome to the party. Masumi coming across the start finish line right now. He's in that pink and white in P2. Got hot lap at a race of 17.6. Coming up on a bit of traffic, a little drag racing down the straightaway in the DRS zone. Nice pass. 1 second off the lead. Around the center carousel now. Cross the stripe. Around the lollipop he goes. Onto the 3/4 oval. Dustin, we got 3/4 oval track here. So you'd be pretty dialed. It's opposite. You got to turn right. But this one winding down. Sutana takes the win. 17.5.15. Well off that time from Tanit with that 18-lap run. But we'll get faster as the heats continue. Man LXR. Oh, I feel special. I even use my last name. I feel important now. Rick Anderson, how are you? Well, let me check my phone, Dustin. Oh, a Motorama. Yeah. Copy that. I'll be darned, Dustin. Looking good. You know, it's an 8-scale race next week, right, Dustin? Yeah, it is an amazing. Dustin, you would have fun if you got a couple homies to come with you and just come and run a fun class here like that Tamiya TT01. Just to come here, this race is just, it's epic. It's a great country to visit, very affordable. The food is amazing. The people are amazing. This track is amazing. The heat is amazing. But it's awesome. Damien, yes, we got. I'll be back in Australia in July. So, Damien, we'll be running in PDNR in July. We got the Winter Champs event. Then I'll be in Brisbane the week after for the Asian Buggy Champs. So, get to come back down in Australia. Damien, the track is the Penrith PDNR. It's held in Penrith. They have a beautiful, beautiful facility that they make for the event. It's a car park at the Olympic rowing venue that they do this race every year, and it's massive. They turned it in. I remember the first time I rucked up to this track, you could have held the World Championships there. It was just absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, you're looking for a cool race down under this summer. Well, it's Winter Champs there, so July. Make sure to groovy. Yeah, you should come hang out. At least come say hey. Oh, see, Dustin, there you go. Bring the wife. Boom, happy wife, happy life, right? You know, I can get you set up with everything. I got people for that. We can make sure your time here is outstanding. But it's, good time. Yeah, Thailand is awesome. Especially you set up a bit of holiday afterwards. While you're racing, the wife can go around the city, go shopping. There's malls upon malls. There's temples to go visit. There's so much to do. Take a week afterwards, go up north to Chiang Mai. You go to the bridge over the River Kwai. I did that many, many years ago, and it's absolutely a unbelievable experience. Lots of history, lots of tradition here. Oh, Scott's here. Okay, I'm going to step away for a minute. We got some work to do behind the scenes, try to get scoring going. So I'm going to introduce you here to the sultry sounds of Scott Guy. Going to take you the rest of the way. I'll be back.
Morning, folks. All sorts of fun and games going on here at TITC 2026. Scotty's just gone to do and see if we can work some magic so we can get this live timing back up for you. Some challenges, as we've said, between the system here and the MyRCM servers, meaning we're not able to bring you that live timing. So we're going to do some following along and keep you in touch with what's happening. We can read the results back to you. We just can't get live timing. My name's Scott Guide. Glad to step into the chair for a little bit while Scotty goes off to work some magic and build on his local connections here. It's a lovely day in Thailand, northern suburbs of Bangkok. Round 1 of qualifying here in the non-boost class. We are Group 6 heading out on the racetrack. Yusuf Damas, Luke Botten from Australia, Dimitri Malishko, Moss, T.Y. Chiang, Eric Wang, Ogi Novianto, Utan Matum, Leon Wong, Wong Chak and Cristiano in this one. Never a dull moment at an RC race somewhere in the world when you're trying to link all your systems together with local timing and servers on the other side of the planet. So we're going to work hard and try and get that live timing back up for you just as soon as we can today. In the meantime, we're following here group number 6 of the non-boost category. It is Yusuf Damas on screen. The car 1 will follow each car in the heat for a couple of laps just to give you a bit of an idea who's out here, and if you've got a friend, a family member, a favourite you want to see on track, we'll get you some coverage. So Damas on screen. Damien, you are absolutely right. They are really good looking bodies. I was just looking at one up close in the pit lane a few minutes ago, and Nissan Skyline GTR really looked cool and made me kind of think, gee, I wish touring car racing actually was using bodies like this. We're going to pick up Luke Botten. Luke's all the way from Australia here. Big squad actually up here from Australia. Luke, I spoke to this morning, said he was fairly happy with the car yesterday, and seating was having some transponder issues, so didn't probably seed where he had hoped he would, but felt like the car was really comfortable to drive. So let's stick with him, with Luke, for a couple laps. So Botnet is on screen and he's closing up on the 1 car of Yusuf Damas. So if we had timing, I'd be confident in saying Luke has made some ground, certainly some ground on the car that started in front of him. He's dropped the cars that started behind him. So that's Luke. You can see the drivers opting to use curbs in some parts of the track, and we spoke to some of the drivers about this yesterday. Different times of the day and different curbs are kind of usable and useful. They are not always. Southern California wants to see Topher Cabrales in mod and Josh Hayden in stock. So we had Josh Hayden on just a couple of heats ago. We followed Josh for a little bit. The mod class will be on this afternoon. We followed Josh, and just as we went on board with him, there was the commentator's curse and he went a little upside down. So Josh will be back on for round 2 of qualifying a little bit later this morning. The mod and boosted brushless class will not be on track until this afternoon. It is currently 9:15 in the morning local time, so the mod and boosted class won't be until around 1:30, I think it is. We'll confirm the exact time a little bit later on, but a few hours away before we see the boosted and mod classes. Yeah, Lee, the live timing is not feeding here from the venue to the web, so we can't show it to you, and even if you go to the MyRCM webpage, the live timing is not feeding. So we are all working hard here trying to get live timing available to us so we can at least tell you. But there is a problem between here and the MyRCM servers, which means that we can't show you, and if you go to the MyRCM webpage, you can't see live timing either. So that is the big challenge. It's not impacting on timing locally. The timing race control here is functioning fine. The screens in the pits are working okay. We just can't see it here, and you can't see it online for the moment either. Really apologise about that. It's a little out of our control, but we're working behind the scenes to try and assist in getting things up and running with my RCM. Going to pick up CY Pineapple Chang in the pink and white down the back straight. That looks like one of the Nissan Skyline body shells to me, the Car 5. I really like not only the body shells, but most people are kind of, they're just doing some more traditional race car paint style. Maybe it's not a Skyline, maybe it's a Z. It's a little hard to tell from where we sit. Might be the Z or it might be the NSX actually. Somebody told me that the Honda NSX is the body shell of choice for this class. Yeah, that's right, JT Mole. You can see the times after each group. You just can't see any live timing during the heat. So we'll try and kind of fill you in on that at the end of each race as best we can. Got 1,000 screens going here to try and keep track of what's happening. Continuing on board with Chiang at the moment. That's a wrap for that group. You'll see them roll in. So that was Heat 6, and as we suspected, Luke Botten was quick in that one, going 17.505. That headline time of Tanit from earlier, an 18.517, still holding on at the top of this non-boost category. And that was quite early on. I think that was in about the second group. Just pretty early on. Just looking back through this, we're using pen and paper here. That's how... It was. Tanit was in Group 1 and still sits on top with an 18.517, I think it is. Luke Botten going 17.505. Demes Yusuf going 17.506. Pineapple likewise 506. Cristiano Di Vincento 508. Eric Huang 510. Leon Wong a 511 from that group that we just saw wrap up. So Luke Botten was the quickest, a 505, a 17.505, but it is Tanit still on top with an 18.517. A young Philip Hoodie in this next one. I'm just looking down across the driver's stand. He gave his dad a fist pump. He's excited. Young junior driver travelling the world with his dad. Yeah, Damien, it is absolutely old school here at the moment. We've got screens and things up and running. We just can't get timing, so we've got printed race sheets. We're ticking things off. We will get the live timing to you as soon as we are absolutely able to. In the meantime, we'll keep an eye on different cars and we'll try and bring you the results at the end of each heat, at least verbally. Saturday morning here, it's 20 past 9, something like that in the morning, wherever you are in the world. Could be evening if you're in the US, later on in the morning if you're down under or in New Zealand. Could be the middle of the night if you're in Europe somewhere. Glad you could join us for a little bit of hanging out here on a Saturday from Bangkok, Thailand for TITC 2025, courtesy of Rad Body, Hobbywing, Sweep, Team Savox, Ride RC and Speedy RC. We're picking up with Santarat Pansiri. Car number one of the local drivers. Big entry of Thai drivers in this category. In fact, in most of this morning's categories, numerically dominated by the local drivers. So we are with Pansiri in the one car. 1:15 p.m. Damien in Melbourne, Australia. So that would be the same in Sydney, an hour earlier, 12:15 in Brisbane. a couple hours earlier over on the west coast. Oh, Philip Hoodie's over in the centre. There's a lot of people watching young Hoodie. We might see if we can pick him up shortly. Give you a couple of laps with him. We'll go on board with young Philippe Hoodie now for a couple of laps. That's that bright multicoloured car, the 11. He's just making some space. Super polite on the racetrack. He's super excited. Like I said a minute ago, as he lined up on the grid, he looked down, gave his dad the big fist pump. And we just did see him upside down a lap or two ago. He's stalking the green, the number 3 of Kassadit Ruamlap. And I'll just get a number of that car behind him. I think it's the 4. So Kumanis in the 4, right behind Hoodie as well in that all blue. Oh, Hoodie goes upside down again. See if we've got a replay. He might just get it. There he goes, just grabs that curb. That's all it takes, and there's a couple of curbs, like I was saying. There are some curbs maybe down the right-hand end of the racetrack that are a little safer to use, but that exit curb there, right out of the carousel, gets Philippe Hoodie in all sorts of trouble. We're with the 10 car now. Juraporn, another of the Thai drivers. The all pink. Underneath the body shells, these are standard touring car, four-wheel drive touring cars, so all of the normal brands and names you'd be used to, X-Ray, Shoemaker, Automatics, Mugen, all sorts of things. That is very much a standard touring car chassis underneath, running a ride control tyre, 17.5 motor and non-boosted speed control. You're absolutely right, Damien. He is going to be a talent, young Philippe. Over the next couple of years, absolutely a name to watch out for. Oh, trouble there. Hunted might be the word. Juraporn coming off the worst out of that one. But we can roll a replay of that little nose to tail action. Tries to go around the outside as that the blue and white was rejoining. Couldn't quite catch the number on that car to see who that was. I really like the paint here. Just going to get a car number, tell you who we're looking at. I think it's 6. Sky Vajrapola. I like this kind of proper race car style, you know, full-size style paint jobs that go with these body shells. I could get into this class. I haven't run much touring car for quite a long time, but I could get into a class with these kind of body shells. Either this or front-wheel drive for me are the ones that I like the look of the most at the moment. Oh, wait till you see the rally cars, though, in a little bit. If you weren't with us yesterday in the afternoon for the seeding rounds. A couple more heats of non-boosted touring. Actually, that is the 5 we're on board with. That's Satoshi Takasako from Japan. We've got one more heat of non-boosted, and then we'll be looking at our rally cars. Let me give you some results from that one. So Ruamlap Kassadit going 18.5.17. Going to try and compare that to our ranking list because that could be a new top time. Just misses out by half a second. So still Tanit on top going 18.5.17.2, but in that last group, Kassadit and 18.5.17, the second person into the 18s. 17.5 flat for Santarat. Surakai 5 flat, Puminis 5 flat. 3 drivers in that last group within 0.7 of a second. Another second away back to Muhammad. Nutcher in 5:05, Satoshi 5:12, Tomoyuki 5:13. Philip Hoodie was a 16:5:03. We saw him getting upside down a couple times during that run. So still Tanit on top. It is an 18:5:17.2 last lap of the round so far. Reminder, if you've just joined us, coming to you live from Bangkok from RC Addict for TITC 2026. The question being asked in the chat about the body shells. What are the body shells that we have in this class? It is a little hard to see on screen. Later on we'll try and do a little feature story where we'll grab some of these bodies and have a look up close for you. But let me read you the list of the body shells. This is the last heat now of this non-boosted category. I'm going to read you the list of body shells. Where are we? Non-boost. So it is the Sumo Power. These are all Tamiya body shells. So these 6 exact body shells they're allowed to run. The Sumo Power GTR, the Mercedes AMG GT3, the Tom's GR Supra, the Raybrig NSX Concept GT, the Motul Ortec GTR, and the Motul Ortec Z. So 3 different Nissan body shells, the Mercedes AMG, the Supra, and the NSX Concept GT. They are the 6 body shells that are allowed. They're full weight, they're cut to the trim lines, they run standard wings, they weigh around 120 grams, so a whole lot heavier than the standard touring car body shells we might be used to seeing. We're on track with Group 8 now. We're going to go live shortly, pick up a couple of cars and let you know who we're looking at. This is the top seeded group from yesterday's single seeding round. Yesterday, 1 round of seeding, 3 consecutive laps was the target. This heat all but filled with Thai drivers, 1 Australian in the form of Luke Watson, 1 Japanese driver in the form of Shunsuke Mori. But it is a class that is dominated by the local drivers. So we're on board with the light blue, the number 2 of Kanun K. Got a nice start, rounded up the number 1 starting car of Nachpong, and is looking really sharp, I have to say. I think that might be the NSX body shell that I talked about, that quite a few drivers opting for the NSX. Like I said, we'll try and get a little up-close feature story on some of these body shells a little bit later on. Maybe during the lunch break we'll line up a few of the shells and see what we can spot. So we'll stick with Canon for another lap or so. They'll pick up the car number 1 now. The Nachpong Sangsawang. Started out of 1, was the top seed yesterday, just a little bit slower this morning, but is starting to buy back into this, starting to close back in on the number 2, on the 2. A reminder, this is qualifying, everyone running on their own clock. We don't have live timing to share with you. All we can do is share the results with you at the end. Yeah, I think you're right. Most are running that Raybrig NSX body. That's what I was told. That was the preferred body shell. But through the field, there's the whole range. But at the sharp end, everyone gravitates toward the shell that works the best. And I think in this heat, it's mostly that NSX. Bikes and Balding, no, it's a control tyre, control rubber tyres. It's a ride tyre, a ride slick tyre that they're using in this class. I understand it's a non-belted tyre, so there's a little bit of tyre growth down that long back straight and a little bit of tyre wear as a result. I had a look inside a body shell earlier that had 1 run, and there was certainly quite a bit of rubber being shed off the tyres. But it is that rubber ride slick. I think we're on board with the 8 there of Chai Chana. Just let a couple cars through. We'll spot who's in front of him. I think it's the 3, the orange and white. This is old school, isn't it? Leaning out over the fence, looking for car numbers because we just don't have any timing. So it's Ransak and Ramlap who are in front of the car we're watching. The interesting going to go back on board with our number 1 and 2 seeds. So all these guys get away sharply at the start. Cannon in the car 2 who got around the number 1 who started in front of him, but that has been returned now. Sangsawang, the car number 1, the pink and white, has been really strong through the middle part of this race. Still would be trailing on the timing screens, but looking for an opportunity to kind of stretch away here over the last minute or so of this race. We'll keep an eye on the gap. We're probably looking to see what the gap is between the two of them. Sangsawang will need to get away, to edge away, to cover that stagger, that starting stagger. And as soon as the race finishes, we'll be able to give you some results. We are done now, so let me find some results here for you. There's heat 8. That is a wrap on round number 1 of qualifying. So I'll give you some results at well. So it was the car 2 of Kanun who took that one in at 18.506. So a new fastest time for the round. Sangsawang Nachpong a 5.07. Witsarak a 5.07. Patachak a 5.08. Pirawit a 5.08. Anasorn a 5.11. Luke Watson a 5.13 to go 7 for the round. Boontawi a 5.16 to go 8 for the round. And that would leave... Let me get you the actual whole results here for that first round of qualifying. We're not going to stay on the driver's stand photo for too long because it is rally time. You got to see this to believe it. So it is Canon 1, Nachpong, Witsarat, Patachak, Pirouette, Anasorn, Watson in the 7, Boontawi the 8. Tanit out of that first heat. It will be 9 to get inside the top 10 from the first heat. And Cassadit in the 10. We're going rally car now. I'm telling you, this is awesome. Not only because of the wheel spin and the sliding and the drifting and the sideways action and the headlights and the taillights and the noise, but because on the left-hand side of the racetrack, that carousel has been replaced by a jump. So we're going to see these cars go straight down the front straight ahead, launching over the jump. Some drivers are kind of interested in, you know, preserving their car and will just back off and ease over the jump, but there are others who will just send it deep. And we've seen more than one car end up in the garden bed at the end of this front straight. Some people will be interested here in results, but most people here just look like they're out to have a good time. Nobody needs to qualify. There's only one heat of the rally cars. I think there's 14 of them, so they'll all be in the finals tomorrow. We'll give you some results for what it's worth. But it is all about the good times here. $15 rally cars. We give you some footage from the jump. This is amazing. It is the short course of on road. You're absolutely right. We've got one off already. The man we've been most enjoying watching yesterday, the last couple of days through practice, Masayuki Miura, is a gold-coloured car. We'll pick him up at some stage. It's been phenomenal. The big drifts. Actually, he's got all kinds of body shells here. There's Lancia Delta Integrale, there's a Ford Focus, the Toyota, the current shape World Rally Car Toyota. There's a classic 80s Audi Quattro. There's a Mitsubishi Lancer. Of course, a Subaru WRX. There's a GT4 Celica. I'm just watching out of the corner of my eye over the jump. So we're on board with one of those Lancia Delta Integrales. Lancia just announcing this week they're going to be reviving that nameplate. Working the back of the Mitsubishi Lancer in front of him. Let's go find Miura because he's the man who's been the most entertaining. So we're on board with Miura now. famed, of course, as being one of the greatest designers of race cars in the sport. Look at... Oh. Tell me we have a replay of that. I don't know if we do. But he went hard. But watch him through this next couple of corners. Oh, there's the replay. Launched hard, sideways into the... Miura absolutely sideways everywhere. Back on board with him now. He sends the jump a little more circumspect this time around. Gets caught up with that Celica GT4. It's this next triple right-hander that I love watching him through the most. Sideways all over the place. Oh, he was very controlled on that occasion. Someone's read him the riot act and said, hang on, we need lap times here. Oh no, there's the sliding again. Trying to drift inside of that Lancia. Miura. I mean, we could just really focus the camera on the jump here and forget every other part of the racetrack, except they're good times everywhere. Or 3 cars getting together at the end of the back straight. Stick on board with Miura for another lap or so, and then we'll have a look and see what else we can find. We'll give you some results at the end of this, but it absolutely bikes and balding. You've got it in 2 words: full send. Like I said, I don't think anyone. Oh, back straight trouble. There's a Audi Quattro getting smashed to pieces. There is, I think that's an upside down Lancia Delta. It is. Seems to be okay. Oh, I think there's steering problem. I think the Delta is out. There's about 4 Deltas in this one. Yeah, we're here thinking that we should have them cutting across the Astro sometimes for a multi-surface rallycross style circuit here. But I'm telling you, this is the most fun you're going to have here today outside of the A-Heat of Modified. But that's a different kind of fun. Oh, synchronized roll from the 2 Ford Focus rally cars. Oh, beautiful inside line. Deep under brakes. The orange, the 9. I haven't given you any names. I'm just not paying attention to anything other than who's the most spectacular. Oh, Miura went for the Scandinavian flick. Turned the car completely the wrong way into the fence. Just out of the corner of my eye, I caught that. Whenever there are this many rally cars this close together, there is trouble brewing. 1 minute to go in this one. Oh, nudge. Served. You are officially served. Right into the fence. I've got a feeling that the last lap there's going to be some serious sending on the jump. I just saw one Lancia land on top of the other and rip the rear wing right off it. Looks like we've got a Toyota, Yaris, Ford Focus. Oh, maybe it's 2 Yarises here. Of course, we're not used to seeing full-scale, full-size World Rally cars like this. This is more rallycross style. Some of the most spectacular motorsport on the planet, rallycross. Yeah, you should so well be sold on a rally car, bikes and balding. We've been saying the same thing here. This is the class we need to have. And Wade, I think you're right. New class for PDNR. PDNR don't have enough classes. We need to add rally alongside short course, alongside sprint cars, touring cars, 8 scale, GT, every other category, Formula 1, 12 scale, anything that has 4 wheels. The boys at PDNR, boys and girls at PDNR would run. That is it. That is a wrap on our rally car class. I'll have a look at the results. I think it's kind of academic, partly because everybody will be qualifying into the finals, and partly because I doubt anyone's too worried about the results. But let me tell you, just for the record, Asano Yuichiro, 15 laps, 5:10. Got a close-up of the Skyline GT4, the Celica GT4, I should say. See if we can get that on screen for you. No, get that a little later on. Might try and get a close look at some of the rally car bodies a little later on as well. So yeah, Yuichiro taking the win there. Satoshi in 2, Takeo in 3, Masayuki that gold. We saw him full send into the fence twice off the jump. He's in P4. Matthew Johnson-Begg in 5, Aparak Masayuki, Agusu Masayuki in 7, German 8, Yoshihiro 9. That is the rally car class, and if you thought that was cool, then it doesn't get any less cool. We're moving into the ladies class now. These are based on the Tamiya Comical series. They are just about as fun. Not quite as quick, but just about as fun. Cool looking cars, full heat of lady races here. I think there's about 8 or 9. I was about to call them cars, they're really trucks. You'll see when we get them on screen in a moment. Some of them running a Toyota Land Cruiser body shell, like a short wheelbase tray-back Toyota Land Cruiser. Some of them what looks to be a Suzuki Sierra. I see one that's maybe a Jeep style, a Jeep utility. And one Tamiya Avanti Comical that looks quite different to anything else. So 7 cars. Oh, a wheel stand off the line. Getting a few wheel stands off the line here. Just what we want to see. So yeah, I think these based on the Tamiya Comical series. Another one of the fun local classes. And this one, all female race drivers. For those who are interested in such things, let me find the rules. So the ladies class, Tamiya GF01 WR02 GF01 CB chassis permitted. So these are kind of all standard. A torque-tuned motor, quick run, Hobbywing quick run speed control, standard batteries, and otherwise all standard, kind of standard appearance. So this is the ladies class. We'll see if we can get a couple of close-ups of a couple of the trucks here in just a moment. We're still working really hard here to try and get the timing back up on screen for you. Just to remind you, if you've just joined us, there's a problem between race control here and MyRCM servers, which means that we're not able to see any of the live timing.
Yes, so yes. For now, that's good.
We're just hearing we might be able to get a workaround on live timing. We'll bring you that information just as soon as we can. So we're being told the MyRCM by So Dialed app. So we're going to try and get that up and running here, so at least we can share some information with you. But is MyRCM by So Dialed is still got live timing feeding through, even though the official MyRCM website does not. MyRCM. So MyRCM by So Dialed, I'm just installing that on my phone at the moment, so it's available for Android. And that'll at least allow us to share some timing with you. And you can, if you're following along at home, you can install that app yourself. So it is MyRCM by So Dialed. And if somebody could be so kind as to type that into the chat for us while we try and get things up and running here. We're going to still work on the background and trying to get some live timing back on screen for you that we can show. But I've got that app running now, and we are getting some live time out of it. So the MyRCM by So Dialed app is the one place we can find where we can get live timing. We're going to keep working away so we can get that back on screen for you, but for the moment, MyRCM by So Dialed. And we'll keep reminding you of that over the next little bit. This is the ladies class here running these Tamiya Comical Series chassis. It's round 1 of qualifying. 3 rounds this morning, just to remind you where we're at in these support classes. Then 2 further rounds of qualifying for our headline modified and open brushless classes this afternoon. It's around 9:15 in the morning, so these 3 rounds of qualifying will run through till around 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. We'll get some exact times for you, and then it will be into those final 2 rounds of qualifying. The last heat of the last round of qualifying this afternoon could well be what decides the top qualifying position in modified touring car. You've got to stick with us all day. In this class, it's passer out front. Last time around a 33.7. So our open and brushless and mod touring car class is going high 13, 14, 14 and a half. The rally cars are a little bit quicker, but these, the comicals, as they work their way down the back straight at a comically slow pace. 32-second lap time is the quickest. We're going to go roll straight into round 2 of qualifying here. Powder puff class could be. That's it, 8 p.m. in Colorado. You got to stick with us all night long because it's just going to get better and better and better as the day goes on. Lots to like about the next few hours, but a whole lot to look forward to this afternoon in that open brushless category. So we're getting towards the end of the ladies class here. 31.9 passes last time around. That's the car number 1. See if we can spot her for you. We're just working madly in the background here. Oh, I've seen a breakage. The first breakage I've seen in this class all weekend. Somebody's popped a camber link. We've got what we would generously call active camber on one of these cars. Oh, it's just that's the 3. The car 1 continuing to lead. Vrapasa, the all yellow, just pulled over on the front straight with winding down in this one. We're going to go straight into our front wheel drive class for round 2 of qualifying. All right, we're going to keep things moving here. I'm going to jump out of the way. We're going to get Scotty Ernst back in the chair for round 2 of qualifying. Just a reminder, My RCM by So Dialed, the app you can download to your phone if you want to follow along with live timing. We're working really hard here to get the live timing feed back up and running. Is a problem between Race Control here and My RCM servers, which means nothing's on their website, which means we can't grab the feed. So we're working in the background to do that. In the meantime, My RCM by So Dialed, if you want to keep an eye on live timing, but that at least allows us to read you some lap times and keep you in touch with what's happening. Take a short break. We'll be right back with round 2 of front wheel drive and Scotty Ernst in the hot seat. See you soon, folks.
All right, we're back with you here live from Bangkok, Thailand. Hello, everyone. Scotty Ernst here. Big thanks to Scott Guide stepping in. We're trying to facilitate a way to get the scoring to you folks. So, I got Sue T, your leader. Right now, last lap was at 18.7. Patrick Poon into the 2 spot. Driver car number 6, he's got hot lap at 18.6. Sutoma Arakara showing in 3rd spot. He's in the green and white. He's on the left side of the track. Sutoma, one of only 2 drivers that has made each and every TITC. He's been to all 21. We got the one and only Toby Hampson online. What's up, Toby? How you doing, buddy? I look forward to working with Toby next week. Going to be streaming live Motorama from America. 8-scale buggy. Whoa, big crash on the back straight. Whoa, my goodness. Woo, that was a close one. Again, we thank everybody for joining us. So we got 2 more rounds here of the, as we call them, the support classes, the Porsche Cup. This the front wheel drive, or fun wheel drive as I like to call it. Fun wheel drive, that's, yeah, exactly. 1 minute to go in this one. Yes, in front wheel drive. On the track. Great, beautiful overview shot here of RC Addict. Coverage here of the live stream presented by Rad Bodies along with Hobby Wing, Sweep, Team Savax, and Ride RC. Sue T is going to win that one. Does a 16.504. Patrick does 16 laps. Chris Schmidt going to go 16 laps also. All right, got more front-wheel drive coming on the track. Hello to everybody watching online. Chime in. Let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate it. Seeing what countries are represented. Over 20 nations represented already this week. All right, we get ready to roll. All right, Dominic Riley in this one. Dominic Riley rocking the Iris car. Dominic from Germany. The young lady, Jitapa from Thailand. This is the top heat here, front-wheel drive. Got Ludo in this one from Ride. Big thanks to Ride for their support, making it possible for us to bring you the live stream. Francis checking in from Southern California. Jimmy checking in from New York, Canada. Indonesia, welcome. I don't know, do we got Indonesia on that? No, that's a new country now, all right. Yes. All right, got Dominic Riley leading the way here out of the gate. Jitapa, the young lady, followed by Ludo. That's how they roll out. Nebraska checking in from the country of California. Roger Sand checking in from Columbia. Welcome. KS Chu, no, there is no race timing. We, unfortunately, some problem with my RCM in the global, I don't know. We've reached out to them asking for help, asking for support last night, numerous times this morning trying to get it fixed. So we just, Tony, our brainchild behind here, him and Matt, they think if we get a HDMI cable, we can tap into the main computer screen. So we got local people here trying to get us a 50-meter cable that we can run to our location to the main scoring. Then maybe we can get the feed. That's our hope anyways. We're trying. All right, we're off and rolling right now. Dominic Riley leading the way. Dominic from Germany, always running fast in our ETS series. Crossed our finish line he goes. He's in that green and white car. Dan Doris checking in from Idaho. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Coming to you live from Bangkok, Thailand, TITC 2026, the 21st running of said event. Leader right now, Dominic driving the 2 car. Jitapon to 1. Dominic's got hot lap 17.6. That's fast lap of the race. Ludo's got a 17.8. Ludo from Ride. A Frenchman, been living in Thailand maybe 20 years. He's a musician. He plays drums, plays numerous instruments. Plays a lot of gigs here in Bangkok. We pick up said Ludo. Ludo works for Ride. Like I said, lived from France. Then that red, white, and blue, kind of rocking the French colors. Long-time RC enthusiast. He said lived in Thailand for a long time. Worked at Ride for as long as I've known him. Ludo right now sitting in P3. He's got hot lap 17.8. Only about a second behind Dominic. And Dominic has given up the lead. He had a traction roll or a curb roll, and now he's trying to pull back away. Second spot is Jitapa in the 1. Ludo not that far back, so Jitapa still the lead. League race 13.5 is up this afternoon. 13.5 and modified is the afternoon sessions. Dan was born here. You still speak Thai? Oh, see, that's awesome there. Living in, hello to I don't know. FPV 3186. Decaling up his Porsche 911 for the Porsche Cup. We got a Porsche Cup class here. It's awesome. Later. Chitapa still out front in the one car. She was your top seed. She's in pink and white. She is right in front of Dominic. This young lady can wheel it. Down the back straightaway. No. So in frame we have Chitapa, the young lady from right here in Thailand. She has been racing for years. I watched her drive probably for the last 10 years. She probably started when she was 4 or 5. This one winding down. Chitapa going to take this one. Dominic with one small mistake cost him the lead. He rolled it over. So good job there from the young lady. Oh, Dan Doris, well, you need to pick it back up again. It's always awesome when people can speak multiple languages. I'm envious of that. All right, the great shot of the driver's stand. I don't know who the gentleman in camera is. He got the blonde hair, but he gets the best hair award this weekend. All right. FP 3186, you're decaling your Porsche 911. We got our Porsche Cup getting ready to roll here. T-car is getting called to grid. Hey, Ken checking in from Malaysia. How you doing, Ken? Let me know. I read that email. I didn't reply. I'm a little bit busy, but yeah, thanks if you can make anything that happen. I appreciate it. Looking forward to going to Malaysia. We're going to be going to the beautiful 8-scale track called the Lap Paradise. And we're going to have our 8-scale Asian Buggy Championship there coming in April. I'm pretty excited for that one. All right, this is a great spec class featuring the Tamiya TTO2 chassis. Plastic is fantastic. Porsche bodies. Big fan. Running a Ride slick tires. Copy that, Ken. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, a little bump drafting down the straightaway. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty cool. Thanks to all our great sponsors for making it possible. Rad Body, Hobby Wing, Sweep, Team Savox, Ride, and Speedy RC. Copy that, Ken. Yes, I know it is tough with the Chinese New Year happening, when, Monday, is it? Officially starts? I think that's the reunion day. Shen Paul, your leader, car number 1. Masayuki second in the 2. Our first heat here of our Porsche Cup for round 2 of qualifying. Good shot here, just hugging the apex. Right around the curb, through the kink he goes. Carousel here across the start-finish line. Got it, Ken. I'm learning about that Chinese New Year, that the whole reunion thing, and then it starts on Tuesday. Copy that. There's a Porsche Cup here featuring the TT02 Tamiya chassis. Got 1 minute left to go in this one. Paul Suin out front from Hong Kong. Paul out front. I met Paul a few years ago. Very passionate about it. His wife supports. They usually travel around. Been to the AOC a couple times in Korea. Black and pink coming across the timing loop. Got hot lap 21.6. That time 22.1. You got it, Ken. We will. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you, 2 months? About 2 months. We'll be in Malaysia. Round 2 of the Asian Buggy Championship. Round 1 going to be in New Zealand in 2 weeks. So Paul going to take this one. Paul takes this one with a 14.509, a couple seconds in front of Shin. Masayuki was 3rd. Hiroki Takekawa is 4. Lots of Japanese drivers running this class. Almost a whole field here. And this one was the Team Japan. What broke, Dimitri? Dimitri, what broke? Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Uh-oh. Did she? Oh, we were trying to get Jitapa for an interview with Scott Guyot, but she's a little bit shy. No? Ah. Jeremy Moss, just had my first child. Well, congratulations to the Moss family. The greatest blessings in life, for sure, when you get to God bless you with a child that is awesome. Life is never the same, all in a good way. Minus the lack of sleep you will start getting now, Jeremy. Welcome to the Father Club. You've heard people say it forever, Jeremy. Don't blink because it'll be gone. Take it from this old guy, that's for sure. Oh. All right, we're off and rolling here. Our second heat of our Tamiya Porsche Cup. Oh, Jeremy, I didn't know, I saw the mass. I didn't know this part of the mass salute fair. What's up, Jeremy? Hope you and the family are doing swell. Congrats. Say hey to everybody. We are coming to you live from RC Addict in Bangkok, Thailand. One of the iconic racetracks in our world of racing. Amazing track. Make plans if you ever wanted to go to the International Touring Car Race. This is one that you want to put on your list. Beautiful venue, beautiful country, beautiful people. The food, amazing. I highly recommend. We all, you go to all these exotic places, exotic food. No, there's nothing better than street food, whatever country you go to. And they got a whole street full of vendors. We eat this food out of the back of a pickup truck every day, and it's awesome. To my team that's listening here, I think I'm going to get adventurous. We're going to try something different for lunch. I'm thinking maybe that spicy pork and rice, maybe, but not too spicy. First words I learned in Thai when I arrived in Thailand decades ago was my pet, meaning no spice. So that's my Thai. That's what I know. All right, out front, we got Girawat out front leading the way, car number 4. Superboot is in second. Asano is in the 3 spot. Komaki is in 4. Our leader, car number 4. Superwood leading the way in the 1, down the back. Oh, see that draft he got on him. Motor by around the outside. That was definitely a bit different speed there. Crossing timing loop he goes. Last time by 20.4. He's got a hot lap 20.2. Dan, they do treat the track. I don't know if they do it every morning or what, but they have a process of stuff that they apply. Jimmy, this Porsche Cup is Tamiya TT02 chassis, the Tamiya motor, and the Just Stock Speedo. Robbie Story, we are doing everything in our power. We have sent numerous emails to MyRCM trying to get them updated. We have contacted some locals. They're going to the local audio-visual and buying us a 50-meter HDMI cable so we can try to backdoor this and run a cable directly to the race computer on an HDMI input to feed it to our system to try to get timing. So we're doing everything in our limited power to be able to do this. Heath Simpson, how you doing, Heath? Good to have you following along. Welcome to Thailand virtually. Put it on your list for the future. You want to go to an awesome race. This is one you want to go to. This one winding down. Superwood going to take the win. Yuichi rather is going to go second. Giroud third. Your top three going to finish 15.508. That was our second heat of our Porsche Cup. All right, we got Scott Guyett downstairs. He is going to have a chat with Paul. Take it away, Scott.
We're looking at Porsche Super Cup here with Paul Schuen. Paul, how was that run for you?
Yeah, thank you so much, Scott. Yeah, I'm from Hong Kong. It's pay a Porsche and a TT01 class. Yes.
And going well this morning?
Today is super okay. Yep. But yesterday and I find many setting for them. To control practice, I make some setting for so that this today is very stable and just a stable and yes, okay. not bad.
Well done. Good luck for the next one.
Yeah, sure. I hope I can get my wife to a Valentine gift. So that I miss yesterday Valentine Day. I hope I can. I hope I can give him. I hope I give her a Valentine gift. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you, mate.
Perfect.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Scott.
That's Paul. He's hoping to get a good result today as a Valentine's gift for his wife. Scotty, back to you.
That was good. Thank you very much. Some of the many faces that make up TITC and all the races. It's great when Scott jumps down there and has a chat with maybe not the rock stars you guys are used to seeing, but the people that make up all the events that we attend. So great. Paul and his wife, like I said earlier, travel to all the races around the region and really enjoy the hobby. Dan Doris, the sticky rice and mango is plentiful out here. They had it at the dinner last night. They have it at all the street vendors out there. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Although I'm not a fan of mangoes. I know. I'm like part Filipino too, and it's like it should be like in my. Yeah, I'm not officially Filipino, but by my love of the country and the people. Oh, we had a huge crash off camera. That one broke. All right, leading the way right now. Tanit, local here. Tanit is a staple in the Thai racing community. He's the importer of Team Associated in his shop for so long. He's running an Associated, running the Ocho TC8 in all of his classes. The only associated car here, Tanit. He has been a Reedy associated guy as long as I've known him, as long as I've been a Reedy associated guy, which started in 2000, I think 2001. No, that's when I got my sponsorship. Tanit, yeah, did top 10 in round 1 from this bottom heat. Yep. Tanit always run pink. Forever. That's his race paint. You see people with race paint, Tanit, solid pink body. That's just the way it is. That's his race paint. I don't know. I don't know if Tanit. Yeah, you might, yeah. But maybe you can get his daughter, Chittapa. She could, yeah. Richard Cantu, how are you? Welcome. The track is amazing. I haven't raced TITC. I think I did it in 2000, like 4, 5, 6, something like that. I came race with my good friend Charlie Swanka. Charlie and I would come. When Charlie used to work for Novak, I would come and run. And that was the Team Associated TC4 days. Then they came out with the TC5. They sent me this prototype TC5, like all hand-built. I raced it at I ran modified back then. I'll never forget. I ran it in seating. I seated in a B of modified, and all the big guys were here. And then in my first qualifier, I broke the one-way because I was on a curbing and I punched the throttle while I was on the curbing and it snapped the one-way. I thought I was done. We ended up retrofitting an X-ray one-way to fit. That was a long time ago. The older I get, the faster I was. That's what the saying says, right? Tanit out front. He's got hot lap 17.3. We're following Michinobu. All blue down the back straightaway. We got quite a disparity in the speed of a couple of these cars, because Tanit had terrible luck in their seating. I don't know exactly what happened, but he definitely should not be back here in group number 1. Tanit gonna take that one. Yes. So Tanit takes that win. Good run there for Tanit. All right, got our next heat coming up here. All right, we're off and rolling right now. Our next heat here. Tanit set a pace of 5:17. Hiroyuki now moving to the lead here on a 16.510. Tidawat now from Thailand moving back up to the lead. Car number 2. Great shot there, and that camera there coming onto the straightaway. Just around that left side teardrop. You see some cars right on the apex. That's one of those curbs there that you see on your screen, folks, that you got to be so careful. There's some curbs you can use here and some you can't. That's one that you cannot because there's such high grip in that corner. If you get it, you're definitely going to traction roll. TITC here 2026 at RC Addict. Presented by Rad Bodies. Big thanks to Rad Bodies for their support. Along with Hobby Wing, Sweep, Team Savox, Ride, and Speedy. Jeremy Maslu, I'm thinking, well, hold on. Let me ask. So, Jeremy, into our throbbing brain listening, about 3:30 hours. How many hours you say, Scott? 4.5 hours. 3 o'clock local time. 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock Thailand time. And it's 10:30 right now. So it's at 4.5 hours from now is going to be the first round of modified for the day. Brushless will be up before that. There's 9 heats of 13.5 and then 6 heats of modified. And with the resort, which very surprised us, there might be world champs in the E-sort or something like that. Since they used 2 of 3, there's a lot of guys that Scott mentioned in our opening this morning that only had 1 good result. And they factored your best 2. So it's going to be very interesting. Matsakura is in the D sort. D for damn. Same with Jesse Davis is in that one, too. Patrick Gallner's in that one. Ryan Maker's in the D sort because all those guys had 1. Simon Nicholson, they only had 1 good round, and they factored in the best 2 of 3, which I didn't think they were going to do resort. But what do I know? I'm new at this. And the C main is just stacked. He's got Koki Kato in it, Healy's Grosskamp, Andy Moore, Atsushi Hara, Dario Balestri, Jeff Hammond. So it's 4 world champs in that C main. So you're going to want to be here for all of them, that's for sure. So, Jeremy, that's 2 a.m. there. Got it. All right, I look forward to seeing you. Kilo Mike, yes, there is high grip here for sure. And depending how the day goes from morning to afternoon, the grip changes. Part of the mystique of RC Addict for sure is that the track changes. You heard it in the interviews that Scott Guy did. Many of the drivers, they talk about how the track was not as grippy in the morning to much grippier, more grippier, most grip, whatever is the correct English, I don't know. Okay. All right. All right, off and rolling here in this one. You're watching second round of qualifying here. This is our non-boost 17.5. Norksock, your leader. He's got fast lap 18.2. Nudovit second with 18.3. Wadaya with an 18.1. Takeshi with an 18.1. Gene Maghop, Gene from the Philippines. I see he's got fans online. Josh Hayden from the United States, but I can't talk about him because last time I talked about him, I jinxed him. The black and white car. Let's see if you can see him. Not on the overhead shot. He's coming on the back straight. Josh, first time here from San Diego. I talked about him in Q1, and he, like, crumbled like a week-old biscuit. I felt bad. All his mates said they messaged him. Say, hey, Scotty was talking about you. No, he's having a good time, though. He's got the best pit spot in the facility. See? I talked about him again. He crashed. Who, Josh? Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's a rock star. He'll love it. Ah, okay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, first time here at TITC, and he's having an absolute blast. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Leonard, he's having a good time. But, yeah, he's got a pit spot right next to the track. It's kind of the overflow pit area, but it turned out to be like prime real estate. I said, now you're going to be spoiled, though, because next time you come back, you're probably not going to get it. He's like, oh, no, I'll make sure I'm pitting here. Good times here in Thailand. Like I said, if you're an on-road fan at all and you ever want to go to an international race, I highly recommend, there's no doubt about it, you come to TITC. It is a good time. Good track, good food, good vibe. The world's best are here every year. It's all good. It clicks all the boxes. Exotic Southeast Asia. You do some sightseeing, see some temples. If you're into the party scene, there's no better party scene than Southeast Asia and Thailand. So I've heard. That's just speculation. I've heard stories. I have no firsthand knowledge of any of that. My first time I ever been in Thailand was 1986. Yes, I am that old. I was in Pattaya Beach, Thailand when I was in the U.S. Navy. We had a Liberty call there, and it was awesome. Yes, Tanit has been to every one. Him and Sutomaro Kar, one of only 2 people that have been to all of them. Little highlight in this here, we have Jan in this one from El Saram. El Saram, a new speed controller company that's come on the scene over the last couple of years. Mikhail Orlowski, a big fan of his. Martin Bayer uses it. They're from the Czech Republic. And Jan and his family are here supporting the driver and also having a little fun. And it's cool to see Jan doing some racing. All right, this one coming to a close. All right. Good run in there. Our RC Paradise? Yeah, kind of. That'd be good. Yeah, Richard, I'd definitely give this an RC Paradise kind of. It is, got that vibe. I mean, food is awesome. Like I said, we eat from the street vendors right next door. They got every kind of thing that you want. Like I said, the people are cooking out of the back of a pickup truck. A little pickup, mini Asian pickup truck. Not like Ford F-150 or something like that, So, all right, we are going to throw it down to Scott Guy, and he's got another one of our racers going to have a chat with. Take it away, Scott.
I'm here with Tanit. It's a bit mad. There's people everywhere. You've been to every TITC ever, is that right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Every year.
Fantastic. And tell me what class you're racing today.
Today, non-boost cars.
Yep. And what's the car that you're running?
Associate TC8.
A TC8. You've been in the top 10 in round 1. The car must be working well?
Yeah. Now 9 position. But yesterday, some bad luck, but today okay.
We want to see you in the final tomorrow. You looking forward to the finals tomorrow?
Yeah, I hope.
All right, all the best for round 3. Good luck for round 3.
Thank you.
That's Tanit. Been here every year at TITC. His home track's at Huge RC, just about 40 minutes down the road. Scotty, back to you.
All right, thank you, Tanit. A wonderful family. Yeah, him and his whole family supported RC. Like I said earlier, when I first came here and started racing, he put me up at his home for a couple of days. It's just opened their home to me, and I really didn't even know him. He's been an associated guy all the time. I've been an associated guy for since 2001 or whatever. Before then, because I ran a TC3 after my Tamiya days. I ran Tamiya for so many years, and then I got a TC3, and that's it. Been an associated guy ever since. I ran it when I owned Scott Guy's talking in my ear, just telling me how many I would have won if I won a Schumacher. I did run Schumacher when I had my track. Schumacher came out with what was their touring car? S2000, and they had a pre-built version. We sold a ton of them, and I ran one for a little bit. It was cool. What was it? SS. Yeah, 2000. See, Scott Guy, it's the brain. He's like got a terabyte of knowledge in his melon. Oh, the wheel's coming off again. Oh, the Marshall, little kick, trying to get it. Was it the left front? Yeah. So Scott made an amazing observation. I give Scott Guy all the credit. He observed. I guess I observed it, but I didn't add it up. It's like, man, there's a lot of wheels coming off. And then, like the next race, 2 more came off. I'm like, Scott, you're right. So we did some digging, talking to people, and what it is, the heat here in Bangkok, I don't know if I told you, it's hot. It's hot. And with 3/4 on an oval, you're leaning on the left front so much, coming on before the straight, the first sweeper, onto the straightaway, exiting, you're on that left front the whole time. Obviously, heat is a big thing. The wheels soften up. You got to have the wheel nuts that have the teeth on them that bite in, and if not, or you don't tighten it up enough, you're going to be 3-wheel drive out there. And we've seen it to probably 20 cars through the course of the first couple days. Exactly, the Ocho, Richard, right. TC8, the Ocho. I ain't gonna lie. Watching these touring cars here makes me miss it. I had so many good times at TITC, but we're planning on being back next year. Hopefully the dates are going to get started early. It's usually the end of February is when it is. Is when they try to schedule it. So we're having a good time. We thank Itaru, the organizer of the TITC, the family and owners of RC Attic for allowing myself and RC Race Media come here and invade their area to stream this live to the world. And we've had a wonderful audience. We've had, 21 nations already chime in. And I'm sure tomorrow from Main Day we'll have probably hit 30 to 40 nations checking in from around the world. Oh, a little bit. Where's the Marshal up front? Marshal! I'm hollering for Marshal. I'm not even race directing. I do not. There you go. Yeah, don't miss TITC. It is arguably the best touring car race in the world for many different reasons. Again, we apologize for not having live scoring going. We are doing everything in our power to get it here for this afternoon. We ordered a 50-meter fiber optic HDMI cable to try to get it to be able to tie into the back of the race computer so we can get some data. So we're working to try to do it somehow, some way. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it into the broadcast, but at least the data for us to show. We got Dino out front in the A car. This is our non-boost 17.5. It's our fourth group, second round of qualifying. They get 3 rounds of qualifying. Oh, we may have another Ocho here. TC8. Dino might be running one. Maybe. I thought Tanit was the only associate, but maybe. Oh, I'm wrong. I need glasses. I couldn't. I'm on a long distance here, and it's hard to see, even though I got Coke bottles. So my mistake. All right, that's time. Dino going to take this one. Dino going to win this one. Going 17-5-10. 17-5 non-boost group 4. No, unfortunately, I didn't make it to Winter Nats. It was really heartbreaking. I couldn't go. Unfortunately, I had some difficult family stuff going on, and I had to cancel my trip last minute. But it was a great run. It was the Masters, because I run the old dude class there, and I run 1/8 scale. If you didn't know what the Winter Nats is the longest. Yeah, we're going to get Josh queued up for the interview. Wow, Winter Nats is the longest running Nitro. It's the 50th year, so it's actually the longest running event in our world of racing. And they had a special 50th anniversary, and unfortunately I couldn't go. And it was all the top masters from Europe came. Hey, we're going to throw it down to Scott Guy. He's got a rock star down there with him. Take it away. He's got Josh on the camera. Go ahead, take it away, Scott.
We've got a huge smile on the face of Josh Hayden, mate. You look like you're having a good time here this week.
I'm having an amazing time. This is an experience, definitely. Having a blast, though.
Every time we look at your car on screen and Scotty talks about it, it happens to coincide with you rolling over, so you might need to have words with him. No more talking about you.
Yeah, I pulled Scotty aside and I said, hey, jinxing me right here. I got people messaging me like Scotty's mentioning my name, and all of a sudden, I was running second, and then all of a sudden I rolled over. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if he'd just kind of keep it on the DL,
Any shout-outs or greetings to any of the folks back home?
Yeah, I'd like to make to my sponsors, Mugen Seiki Racing, Reds Racing, Jen's Ace, KM Motorsports, and One Up Racing. And then to my wife, Topher Cabrales is he's been amazing. He's been my mechanic this time, and making the car work really well. It's my mistakes, not his. So, and then to my wife and all 3 of my daughters. Yeah, I love them all.
All right, we promise we won't talk about you during round 3.
I'd appreciate that. No, you can talk about me because it gives me clout. I'm the only U.S. guy, or 2 of us, only 2 U.S. guys here. It's okay. It's okay to talk about us.
Great to have you here, mate.
Thank you so much.
That's Josh. Scotty, back to you.
All right, that was a great interview there. You could see Josh just having a great time, and that's what this race is all about. Yeah, when you come here, you want to win, you want to do the best you can, but if you come and just embrace the environment, embrace where you are, you're in a foreign country, and you know it's so exotic here in Thailand. It's just it's positive all the way around. So really, really cool. Brian Hawaiian checking in. It's from Modern 2-Piece Hex Axle Tolerance. There you go. Brian's got it figured out why the wheels are coming off. There you go. I thought maybe it was the offset of the rim, but... All right, got our next heat here, 17.5, non-boost. Leonard Helgado from the Philippines leading the way. Our cadet from Thailand is second. John Ambar from Indonesia into 2. Ari Q from China now moving up to the 3 spot. Fast lap of the race. Leonard Helgado, 17.4. Definitely make plans to join. If you book your flights early enough, you can get them very cheap from most places in the world. Really cheap from Europe. America, it's hit and miss. If you can get to the West Coast, you can find some good deals for $600-700. If you're in the Midwest like myself, sorry about your luck. It's expensive. Our cadet now to the lead from Thailand. Car number 5. Leonard moving down to the 3 spot in the 8 car. Fast lap still. Leonard is 17.4. This is our 17.5 non-boost division. On a beautiful sunny day here in Bangkok. Akadat, your leader, car number 5. Mal cheering on. Go Infinity. Yes, Infinity has a big team here. Bruno leading the pace of the Infinity guys in the modified. Bruno's had some good runs. Pretty much right on pace with Orlowski. Just a 10th here and a 10th there. Unfortunately, he had one off earlier in round 2, I think it was. Caught a really good line coming onto the straightaway. Caught a little bit too much curb, and then it was game over. Slid into the outside retaining wall. But he's definitely in it to win it. He's definitely going to be, I think, qualifying the top 3. Another guy, Naoto Matsukura, ran really well. He had one good run, was on a stellar run, then had a small little problem, and it dropped him out. And he really got, I don't want to say disadvantaged by the resort, but he's back in, I think Scott Guy said the D resort is where he is. So, yeah. One way to try to lessen your cost of the flight is fly to the west coast of the U.S. So if you can do that. I've done that many times. Bought 2 tickets to get somewhere. You fly to the west coast. You can fly to the west coast for a couple $100, and then buy a round trip from the west coast back and forth. And then you can get it much less expensive. It's part of the hacks of traveling. I've many times had to do that, or buy a one-way ticket. Buying 2 one-ways sometimes can be cheaper. There's lots of travel hacks. As much as I travel, I've learned a few through the years. Also, booking on a VPN. Get a VPN. Tell it that your Bangkok is your home. So then you're like L.A., Bangkok, L.A. with a VPN from Thailand. Another way to do it. I booked hotels that way too. Put the VPN of the country that you're gonna stay from, and then the algorithms. You know how that stuff is all a scam. And then just some travel hacks, courtesy of Scotty. LAX usually is much better, or San Francisco. You get some good deals out of San Francisco. Daryl, because there is a problem with my RCM, something is not uploading. Nobody in the world can see timing. We did found if you download, they have an app that's attached to So Dialed, and that is showing live timing just on the app. We're hoping, we're trying, we've done everything. I'm not the smart one. Tony, Matt, and the guys behind the scenes, they figured out if we get a HDMI cable, might be able to get something. We're trying to get the data on the screen, but it's 1,000% out of our control. We've made calls, we've sent emails, trying to get it fixed, but no bueno. All right, up next, we got Group 6 here, non-boost. Got Luke Button here from Australia. Luke used to race with me back in 2003, 4, and 5. There's Dmitry Malishko. You see him, the big tall guy there on the camera. At Dmitry. I haven't seen him in over a decade. He's from Moscow, brings his whole family here, and just a really, really nice guy. Big dude. He's like 6'5". I don't know what that is in centimeters. Sorry. That's one thing I have never got the conversion. I learned how to convert temperature when I was here in Thailand for the first time. And it was so hot, and I learned it was like 30-some degrees. So I know 30 degrees is hot in Celsius. That's how I learned. Trouble on the back straight here. Marshall trying to get there. You see the Marshall trying to get there. A great shot here from this camera. Luckily, he survived. Turn motors. I bet you these guys are rocking E-money. I bet you they're running 4 turns. 4.5 maybe. Oh, delivered. Did you guys see that? I don't know. You just missed it off camera from that angle. Guy kind of delivered somebody. What time does mod start? About 3 o'clock our time. So what is it? It's 11. So 4 hours from now is when modified starts. Yusuf. Dimas leading this one. Dimas from Indonesia. Part of the Infinity Gang. Luke Button second. Panyakorn is into 3. Leon Wong in the 4th spot. Vincent in the 5. Yeah, E-money. That's way too fast for mine. Plus boost and turbo, all of that. Got a lead change now. The 10 car now moving up. Panyakorn from Thailand. I copy that, Leonard. I have to talk about him. Give him his 15 minutes of fame, right? The live, so he can go back and watch. No. This is our 17.5 non-boost Group 6. Dimas out front leading the way. Dimas still out front leading the way from Indonesia. I don't know how many nations are represented. If I had to guess how many nations are here, I bet you there's 15 at least. Nah, it's got to be more than that. Oh, somebody else losing a tire. We got a tire out right in the kink, and nobody sees it. But it's far enough offline where it shouldn't come into play. You can see it right going into the kink. You can't see it from that. Going into kink, the second red. You can't see it from that view. There's a tire there. Perriman checking in from the UK. Glad you're enjoying it. Oh, there it is. There's the loose wheel. You picked the fine time to leave me. I think so. Yeah, there's suspension parts on it. Hemi 1260. Make plans to join next year. Happens every year towards the end of February. No matter what your ability, they have classes for you. They have the great Porsche Cup that they're running, this 17.5 non-boost division. Oh, the 3 car's still out there with one missing a tire and missing a hub and an axle and everything. Dima's going to win that one. Gloucester, UK. I have no idea where that is in the UK. I'm learning more in my UK geography the more I'm over there. Oh, we got Philip Hootie in this one. Yeah. It's great to see we got Martin Hootie's young son, Philip. He's been racing a lot, traveling the world with dad and mom, having a good time. Remember, first time I met him like last year, he was very shy to me. Now he comes up, him and his mom came up to say hi to me, give me high fives every time I see him. I love it. Dad down in the pit lane right now looking nervous. All right. There was a car delayed here at the start. I was trying to tell him to push it. All right. We got to give some love to little Philip Hootie here. Find out where's my buddy Phil. Through the kink right now. Bright orange, yellow, and blue. We'll pick him up here next time by. Oh, good start. He's leading too. All right. We're going to show some love here for Philip Hootie. Philip looking good. youngster. I don't remember how old he told me he is. He's like 9 maybe. All right, Phillip, down the straightaway he goes. A little bit wide there. Through the kink, good line there. Oh, perfect, around the lollipop. Phillip looking good. He's got hot lap. See what his fast lap is, 17.4. Dropping down to the 4 spot now. Still looking good, 17.504. Good pace for young Phillip. Remember the first time I met the Hootie family was at Snowbirds, maybe 2001. Him and his dad Uri came, or Martin and his dad Uri. Martin was, I don't know, what is he, 12, 15 years old, something like that. And they came. Nobody knew about X-Ray. Oh, Phillip a little bit sideways there. Oh, very nice, Phillip. Letting the faster car go. Mom down here shouting out instructions to him. I love it. Mom and Dad more nervous than Phillip is. All right, we're halfway there, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Picking up our leader right now, Panumas, car number 4. He's in that sky blue. Jan checking in from South Africa. Welcome, welcome. Cooper Harris, about 4 hours till modified, so probably 3 hours till brushless. Panumas here later. Oh, man. Trouble on the back straight, that car. Oh. I don't know what happened. We just heard a big moan from the crowd. I see a car flipping, tire rolling down the straightaway. Again, hello to everybody watching online from around the world. If you type something in the chat and we don't reply, that's probably because we didn't see it. Not all our Facebook feeds are syncing into our chat room, so we suggest you go to the YouTube, either on Scotty Ernst Production or RC Race Media, and while you're there, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's a big help. Help us share the love of the hobby. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Our leader crossed our finish line. On a 17.502, going to fall just short of that 18-lap run. Good line through the sweeper, right on the stripe. Very nice. Got about 30 seconds to go in this one. Again, we are trying to get some sort of timing. Not sure what's going to happen. Because our brain master statistician, the man that knows all, Scott Guyett, found out we have not 10, not 20, not 30. We have 34 nations represented here at TITC. That's a lot. I'm just saying. So good run there. Just Will, yes. The LMHs would be cool, but they got a couple of scale bodies already. Porsche Cup is really cool that we had earlier. Bodag, brushless in probably like 2 hours, modified in 3. All right, we got one of the rock stars that's here lined up for an interview. So this is going to be a good one. We're going to throw it downstairs to Scott Guyett.
Straight off the track, we're here with Philippe Hoodie. How was that run for you?
It's very good, I think.
Are you having a good time here at TITC?
Yes.
I see you out in the street playing soccer with some of the other kids. You guys are having a good time playing soccer and on the racetrack.
Yes, I was playing soccer and I like it.
And how good's your car? Is your car going well?
It's very good, and it's very good because I have very good mechanic, my dad, and he's very good mechanic.
Do you think your dad needs to make your car go faster?
Maybe yes, but he's very faster.
He's right there. Look, he's watching. Take it, give him a smile. Well done, mate. Good luck for the next one.
Thank you.
That's Philippe Hoodie. There he is. There's Martin as well. Scotty, we'll go straight back to you.
That's awesome. That's great. That's what it's all about, right? We all want to do, but when you can race with your kids, there's nothing better. Oh, that's all right. You're kind of a big deal. So that was cool to see Dad and young Hootie there. Pretty cool. Yeah, and cheering on Wade and Brandon, the Solomon family here from South Africa. They travel around the world a lot. They've been to our ETS a couple times in Europe. Oh, Ludo's online. What's up, Ludo? Hey, Ludo, go look at your front-wheel drive, maybe round. It might have been this round. We gave you lots of love on the camera, buddy. Yeah, it was this round, Ludo. So you can see the red, white, and blue rocking around the track. Big thanks to Ride. Ludo works at Ride. Ride Tires are headquartered right here in Bangkok at this fine facility, RC Attic. They have their general offices here. And Nui and Ludo, kind of the glue. They work in the office, putting everything together. Big thanks to them for supporting, being part of the event. "34 nations represented here at TITC. Pretty awesome. From around the globe, from South Africa to Moscow, Russia, to the UK, to the United States, everywhere within Asia, from China, Taiwan, Philippines, South Korea, Thailand, of course. I don't know, we got any Kiwis here? I don't know if we have any Kiwis. No Kiwis here from New Zealand, no. Plenty of Aussies. Got Germany, Belgium, France, Slovakia, Sweden, lots of Swedish, yep. We got Hungary in the house, Adam Isse from Hungary, Oliver Boltnick from Belgium. Indonesia, Malaysia. We got Oman. We got España in the house. That's great. I didn't know Oman. I'd like to meet the gentleman from Oman. That'd be awesome. Find out what the racing scene is like in Oman. I was in Oman when I was in the military. Well, I wasn't. Our ship anchored off Muscat, Oman, right off the coast, so I technically wasn't there. Before we went into the Persian Gulf, we anchored out, got supplies, transferred over by helicopters before we went into the Persian Gulf to distribute the goods. That was right before all the mess started back in 1980s, 86, when we started escorting the Kuwaiti oil tankers and stuff like that. It was pretty treacherous time. Dare Leo, we have no idea if we're going to be able to get the timing screen. We are doing everything behind the scenes to try to get scoring going. We've messaged the MyRCM gentleman in Switzerland numerous times, trying to find out, because it's not being sent to the server. Nobody in the world can watch right now except here. So this one winding down. Non-boost. Group number 8, it's going to be Padachak. Copy. Steve, yeah, I got lots of stories for sure. Story time with Scotty, right? Some of you guys have heard it a million times, but yep. I've been blessed to be part of the industry for a long time. I absolutely love it. It's become part of my life. It is my life for sure. I always think about that when I travel around, guys. I go to somewhere new or whatever. Who'd have thunk? When I was in the Navy in the 80s and I got out, I went to a specialty school in the Navy for telephone systems, AT&T telephone system that we had on our ship, and I was a specialist in that. Then halfway through my career in the Navy, then I went to a specialty school for glide slope indicators, which are the landing systems that aircraft and helicopters use. If you've ever watched Top Gun, you've seen the original Top Gun, and they're trying to get Cougar back to the carrier at the opening scenes. And Maverick, they're trying to fly him in, and he says, Maverick, call the ball. What that is, and on a ship, as the ship pitches and rolls, it shoots out a beam of light. And the aviators try to keep that beam and light right in their vision. So if they go too high, it changes color. Too low, it changes color. So as the ship's pitching and rolling, this light stays right in their eyes, so they know the glide slope to fly in as the ship is pitching and rolling. So I worked on that systems on our ship for our helicopter. We had CH-46 helicopters, the twin rotor ones. We had those on our detachment on our ship, and I specialized. So I thought I had great jobs when I got out of the Navy, but unfortunately not. So then I got into the hobby industry, and it's taken over my life, and that's all good. Now we got some entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. These cars look different. It's rally time here at TITC, and there's a jump down the front straightaway where they just full send. Now oh my goodness! Oh Matt, you missed that complete. Oh my, Masayuki Mira, the mechanic for Hara for so many years, and Infinity, the chief of Infinity now. He just did full send down the straightaway into the bleachers, took out a kneecap of one of the spectators. Oh my goodness! I think we just Masayuki Mira down the straightaway. He's got the full send mode on, so we got all kinds of cars. And then we got the Lancias out there. We got Toyotas, Mitsubishis. We got Subarus. Oh man! Again into the down. Masayuki Mira just sending it. We got an Audi Quattro out there. We got a Toyota Celica GT4. All right, you can see the jump at the end of the front straight. We're going to watch these guys just send it down the straightaway. Oh, Mira taking it now nice and easy now. It's not entertaining. Got to send it. Mr. Asti checking in from Indonesia. Welcome. Steven, I look forward to my annual trips to Australia. I'm part Australian now. Good eye, Mike. Crikey. Oh! Oh, we got that one. Look at that one. Mirasan sending it. Oh, my. That was awesome. Oh, Mirasan, he broke it. That thing is not turning. Oh, yeah, that thing, yeah. The right front is broke. Looks like the right front is broke. He's still going to milk it around. He'll still send it, though, I'm sure. Yeah, he's trying to use the curbs to turn. All right, they're going to try to fix the... Koki Kato on the pit stop. He's going to try to fix it. He's going to try to pop it back in. Kato trying to fix Mirasan's car. Oh, yeah. Send it, Mirasan. Send it. Yeah! Oh, he's easy. He takes it easy now. Having a good time here in Thailand. TITC 2026. Presented by Rad Body along with Hobby Wing Sweep, Savox, and Ride. Rally on the track right now. This is awesome. So they did a regroup. The race director, Bob's just telling them right now about the regrouping they did for brushless and modified, and that was not expected. Mr. Rally on the track right now. Scott, New Zealand RC, how are you? Yeah, Mirasan is back, having some racing, doing some rally. We got Benz, though, leading the way. Car number 2. See if we can pick up Benz. Two-car rocking the Lancia down the front straightaway over to jump. Ben's leading the way onto the back straight. Man, this car looking pretty dialed. Oh, yeah, nice drift. Oh, Benz is dialed out there. Conservative send over to jump. Down the back straightaway. He is locked in. Nice wide line, drifts it into the sweeper. Little flick. Oh, man. Yeah, he is dialed. Oh, that's racing right there. Oh, man, that is just money. I don't think you could drive it better than he is. Oh, look at that, thread of the needle. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Benz is on it. Oh, yeah, this is great. Watch him coming over the front jump to seize part. Like Moses, just bam, boom, right there. That was awesome. That is time. These guys done. That was awesome. Great run. Ben's going to take the win. Too cool. The one and only Scott Rawlings checking in. Good eye, Mike. Crikey. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Mom. How are you? Romana checking in too. Hello to everybody. Scott, you're going to come to the Winter Champs in July at Penrith? I don't know. Tony, they got a VTA class? He's got a VTA car where the shock oil has been in his car for 10 years. Hasn't changed the shock oil in it, and it's still dialed. You got to get Murasan on the interview. That would be a good one. All right, we've got the ladies class now coming up. All right, we're going to throw it down to Scott Guyot. He's got another interview lined up. So take it away there, Mr. Guyot.
We're here with Patacha. He's gone first in round 2 of qualifying. Tell me about that run.
Yeah. พูดไทยเลยเนาะก็เมื่อกี้ก็ผมก็ปรับเซตรถนิดหน่อยนะครับแล้วก็เป็นใช้ยางที่เหมาะสมแล้วก็สปริงนะแล้วก็มันโชคเปลี่ยนน้ำมันโชคใหม่แล้วก็เปลี่ยนอัตราทดใหม่มันก็ทำให้
Translate for you.
Okay.
He say he has a little bit change of his setting, the spring and the shock oil, just like that.
Anything to change for the next one?
จะทำอะไรคอต่อไปจะเปลี่ยนอะไรปะ
คิดว่าจะเหมือนเดิม I think same.
I think he say he's gonna take the same setting.
Good luck for round 3.
Yeah, thank you.
He went top in round 2, looking to get another one in round 3, see if he can close out that TQ position. Scotty, back to you. I think we're into the ladies class. Always good times on the track.
Oh, yeah, these are awesome. These are to me, I think they're called the comical line of trucks, cars, whatever you want to say. They got a bunch of the lady drivers here having fun in this class. They kind of got the Wild Willie kind of feel of them. Got a wheelie bar on them. You can pop some wheelies. One of them looks like a buggy. Pretty cool. They got Min-Mauer. Looks like they got Mabuchi motors in there. There's a good shot of the ladies that are driving these. Yeah, I don't know if they got a VTA, Scott, but yeah, I get to, I'm fortunate enough to, I guess I haven't upset Tony and the gang at the Penrith Club enough that they still want me down there to blah, blah, blah. So I'll be down there in July, Winter Champs. Looking forward to that. So yeah, you need to make plans to be there. Good times. Just a quick little race Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Practice on Friday. I'm not sure the exact schedule, but they're like, oh, nice wheelie in the chicane. Yeah, all the information will be up forthcoming on the PDNR website, pdnr.org.au. And it's great. They got all kinds of classes, electric, nitro, everything. It's a good time. So you want to have some fun in Australia, come hang out with this American bloke, then join us. July, like 8, 9, 10, something like that. Second weekend in July. Got Winter Champs going on. You can check on, might be 10, 11, 12. You can go to rcracedate.com, and it's got all the dates of all the major events that are going on in Australia and around the world. Yeah, we kind of want a rally class now. Watching this, yeah, for sure. I'm going to make a phone call to my good friend Medela Tamiya. I'm going to buy myself a rally car for sure. 2 driver class for the rally, yes. Yeah, team event. Correct. Easy left, hard right. Oh, that would be funny. Scott Rawlings said he's coming to TI 27. There you go. We're hopefully going to be here. We plan on doing a live stream again. It's really, this race deserves to be live streamed. It is the greatest event in the world of touring car. Of course, the World Championship every 2 years, that has the prestige of that. But otherwise, TITC, that's where it's at. Got the ladies rocking the Tamiya trucks, cars. I don't know what they are exactly. These are the Tamiya Tamiya comical line of, and these ladies are having a good time. I kind of like the buggy. It kind of looks like a got a plow on the front of it, so it just push you out of the way. Well, exactly, Scott. We're talking about going to Baco restaurant. We're talking in the chat room, Scott Rawlings saying there's an Italian restaurant. I've said this story numerous times. It's the best Italian restaurant I've ever been to. The lady's doing a good job here. I think tonight's maybe Baco night, guys, if we can roll again. I love it. It's great. It's got a great atmosphere. It's an Italian guy who moved here to Thailand a long time ago, opened this restaurant, and it is awesome. It is way, way awesome. Time for a little fun wheel drive action, round 3 of qualifying. All right, we're going to throw it down to Scott Guide. He's got another one of the many racers here at TITC. Take it away, Scott.
I'm standing here with Matthew Johnson-Begg, one of the rally drivers. Mate, the only question that really matters is how much fun is this class?
Oh, it's amazing. Just jumping the jumps. It's awesome. Just hitting. Yeah, they're the guys. It's good fun.
Tell me about what's under the body. This is a Toyota body shell.
Yeah,
What's underneath?
Hybrid. So it's got an XVO2 chassis, RS Pro, just with a few upgrades, and yeah, it's pretty much all it is. A brushless 17.5 turn. Yeah, a little bit of boost, good bit of fun, get a bit of wheel spin.
So just hold that car for us. We'll get in nice and close. So it is a controlled motor and speedy, or is it kind of open to do whatever you want?
It's open motor, open speedy. You can do whatever you want pretty much, just as long as it's on the sponsor list, you're laughing.
Why are we messing around with 17.5 turns then? Get a 10 turn in it.
Too much wheel spin, so I can't get the grip down. I've tried.
There is never, ever too much wheel spin. Mate, looks like you're having a great time out there. Good luck for round 3.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That's Matthew, one of the 15 rally cars that have just captured our attention this weekend. They're having a great time. We'll see them on track again for qualifying round 3, which is just about to kick off now. We go right back to the beginning. I think we're at front wheel drive. Scotty, perhaps a short break, but then back with Scotty for front wheel drive.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll here. A little front wheel drive coming up. All right, front wheel drive off and running round number 3. Oh, I love the look of the gentleman in the gray hat. He's intense. I see pictures of myself. I look so angry when I drive. I look like the meanest, angriest. It's terrible, and I have no idea. I just look angry. I don't know why, because I'm having fun. I love it. Fun wheel drive on the track here, round number 3 of qualifying. Again, we got modifieds and 13.5 brushless, open brushless as they call it here this afternoon. They got 2 rounds of qualifying. We are desperately trying to get our scoring going. I got front wheel drive going on right now, round number 3 of qualifying on a beautiful afternoon. Well, no, still morning, 11:34 a.m. here in Bangkok. Front wheel drive on the track. Round number 3 of qualifying. Suti, your leader. Car number 2 here from Thailand. Got fast lap 18.7. Patrick Poon is second. 18.5. He's got the best lap. Jackie Lowe from 3 Racing. It's great to see Jackie. I haven't seen Jackie in many, many years. Based in Hong Kong. He's the owner proprietor of 3 Racing. Great to see him. Suti still out front leading the way. This is fun wheel drive. I think we have 2, what do we got? 3 heats of front wheel drive, I think. Maybe 2. Beautiful shot here. The overview of beautiful Asiatic palm trees surrounding the track. It's just beautiful here. All right, this one's in the books. Edward Pickering checking in from Japan. How you doing, Edward? Why do I need to convince your wife to come here? Just tell her. Show her this picture of palm trees and everything. You're busy. You're going to be at the track. She can go out. You just give her a whole bunch of Thai baht money. She can go shopping. She can go to the beach. You go to stay at one of the baller hotels. She can be at the pool, working on her suntan. Man, come to Thailand. It's awesome. Make it happen. Next year, the race is going to be to the latter part of February, during probably the last week. So start making plans now. All right, we're getting ready to rock roll the next one. Flight 011, what's up? How are you? That's an odd name, Flight 011. I'd love to know the backstory of that sign-in name. At Flight, are you a pilot? Are you a simulator pilot? All right, we're off and rolling here. Next heat of front-wheel drive. Basketball name. Ah, okay, got it.